I'm just going to play with some watercolor on some envelopes real quick. And I decided it'd be more fun to do it with people around than by myself. So I decided to do it live. Hi, Sherry. It's good to see you. I've never watercolored on one of these before, but I've seen people do it, or that people get happy mail with it watercolored. So I decided to try it. Hi, Patricia. So I'm just going to play a little bit. I got a new watercolor brush that I've never used before either. It's it's like this. I got it. It was a 3-piece set at Hobby Lobby. They were, see if I can get any water to come out. Boy. Hi, Barb. Hi, Jen. I just thought I'd rather play with y'all around than play by myself. Okay. Anyway, I got the 3-piece set and they were clearanced. So I don't remember what I paid for them, but it wasn't a bunch. So I decided I would try it. And I thought I would just play with a little bit of watercolor on this envelopes. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if you should do that or not. I've seen people do, just do nothing special, just throw some watercolor on, and it always looks better than just a plain envelope. So, that's a lot of color still in that brush. I thought acrylic paint covers up this priority mail sign and all of that, but the watercolor doesn't. So I thought it might be fun to see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll be okay. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Maria. Sorry, Barb. Hi, Ruth. I'm not trying to stop anybody from doing the things they should be doing. But this is one of the things on my list for today, and I decided it'd be fun to do it with y'all rather than alone. Let's see if we can add some purple into this. I'm not a watercolor artist, so it's probably just going to look like a mess. But at least it'll be a colorful envelope instead of a plain envelope. Hi, Suze. Maybe I can do a little stamping over the top of it or something and make it not look quite so just thrown on there like it is. Oh, I just do YouTube webcam, and I have a webcam, and that's what I use as YouTube webcam. So I have no idea how to go live any other way. I wish I could help you, Maria. I would have been happy to paint my watercolor and watch you if I could have. But is there anybody else who can help her? The way I do it's easy, but I don't know, if it's something you would want to do or not. Oh, okay. Well, this one that I got is a Logitech 920C or C920 or whatever, and I bought it a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, and paid $50 for it. So I imagine it wouldn't cost more than that now, maybe less. I don't know, but anyway, I like it. I haven't had many complaints. Of course, I don't know a lot about it, Okay, I'm just gonna let that mess dry while I play on another one. I got 3 things I need to send out Monday, and so I don't want the envelopes to go out blank. Oh, that looks like blood. That's not good. That's not what I want on my package. Maybe it'll dry a different color. It's really a pink, but on this yellow, it not very attractive. So let's we'll add something else in on top of it if I can get this out of the. Hi, Nina. It's good to see you. Well, some people might say that I abuse them rather than use them. But anyway. Oh, well, cool, Sherry. I hope that'll make streaming more fun for you. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't seem to be able to zoom in live stream. I can do it in videos, but and it may not be that I can. It may just be that I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll see. Okay, well, good luck with your wood, Barb. All righty. No, that's fine. I'm not really doing anything interesting even. I'm just playing with watercolors and didn't want to, sit here alone. So I thought I would turn on the camera. Are y'all having a good day? See, I put yellow on there, which didn't really show up, and then I put blue, and so I ended up with green. And it's not even a very pretty green. Oh, I don't think so, Sherry. And well, you might if you're I don't know, with the camera I've got, I just download, the software that came with the camera, and that's all. And then I go to YouTube webcam and go live. So I don't do all those fancy things with OBS and all that stuff. I don't know how to do that. So I just play around with this, and it's pretty easy. And so, but I don't think that has anything to do with how many subbies you've got if you're on a laptop with the webcam and not on your phone, because I don't have 1,000 subbies yet, and I've done this since I had, I don't know, 150. Ooh, this is ugly. Okay. Sorry, Rose. Blue on pink should give you purple. It should, except that I'm doing it also on yellow because this is yellow underneath. And so that kind of changes everything. Anyway, maybe it won't look so bad after it dries and I throw something else on there, but I wasn't thinking about how everything changes when you put it on top of the yellow. But we're just going to go for it and just put down some color. Anything I feel like is better than nothing. So I can do some stamping over the top of it, and if they're too ugly, I'll just throw them away. But I'm just kind of putting down I don't know, background wash or something now. So it's not a big deal if it doesn't look beautimous. See, that's what this one's looking like. It's not gorgeous, but it's interesting. It's more interesting than just a white envelope. So I will have to do some stamping on top of it because obviously that's needs some help. But hi, Holly. It's good to see you. I'm just playing. Can you tell? Just throwing watercolor on envelopes. Let's go ahead and do some actual orange since we. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Oh, that's okay, Holly. I'm not even planning to be on very long. I just playing with trying to get some envelopes done and thought I might as well. Um, oh, I'm already out of water. No wonder it's not. All right. Well, that's the one bad thing about these. They run out of water before you realize it. Sorry about the notice thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, now see, I held it over the trash can when I filled it up before, and I didn't drop a drip. So we're going to go back over the trash can. Yeah. See, I just need to hold it over the trash can, then I don't make any messes. You're bored? Mm. Well, I can stay on for a little while. Um. Oh, okay. I meant to grab a different one, but I did it. So we're just going to go with that. That was turning brown pretty quick, wasn't it? Let's get a little bit of this other pink over here. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. We'll add some more of that in. Yeah, I have been busy too today. I wasn't doing Easter egg hunts, but we found probably 30 years ago, there were a bunch of used bookstores here in town. And now well, I thought there were none, but there was one that I heard about in a little town about 20 miles away. So my family went down there to go to that bookstore, and then we went to eat lunch. And we had a lot of fun. And then while I was there, I found out that that they've opened one here in town too. It's brand new, so that they're not open very often. But anyway, I didn't even realize Beth was on. So I missed too. I missed everybody. Let's do this pink here because it's really coming out pretty. Huh. I didn't spray this side like I did the other side. So it's not wanting to That's funny. I wouldn't have thought it would make that much difference. All right, let's spray the middle and see what happens. Yeah. Well, I've Googled our town for bookstores before, and we had one called the Bookshed, but that's been a long time ago, and they closed down. But I just found out that that's the one that this little store in Canyon bought, and so they're opening it back up. But they're calling it the same name as their store in Canyon, which is the Burrowing Owl. But it's a nice little bookstore. We had a lot of fun. They didn't have what I was really wanting, which was some books with cool wildflower illustrations, but they had a lot of other stuff, and we bought some stuff. So we figured we need to support them, or they might close down. Like our little bits of um, book buying is gonna. I don't know if that'll if that'll make a difference or not. I didn't think about that. Mm. They just said you have to be able to see priority mail. Well, you can obviously see that through all of this. So okay, we're just gonna let that dry and see what happens. Hi, Mitz. It's good to see you. Let me find a flat place so this won't pool up all over the place, which is a lot easier said than done. Nope, that's not flat enough. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Okay. And I'm not liking doing this on these yellow envelopes. Hi, Becky. Well, I'm just trying to doctor up some envelopes to send Happy Mail in. Let's get a really dark blue. Maybe that'll help. But maybe I don't know if that'll make it do less green or more, but anyway, I like green. It's just I was trying to get blue, so and let's do this. I don't know what this green is called, but it's pretty anyway. It's kind of opaque compared to these others. Go ahead. Well, thanks for saying that, Holly. I'm not very impressed with it myself, but it's not doing what I was hoping it would do, and that always makes a difference in how you feel about it when you got this thing in your head. When you're just watching somebody else, you don't have that thing in your head. Oh, let's try this one. Let's see. Add some white in with some of that green, and yeah, that's true. That's true, Mark. That's true. It would look a lot better if I did it the proper way, but I'm just making the envelopes, so I'm not terribly worried about the proper way. And I'm gonna have to cover these um, in plastic packing tape anyway, or they never get there safe. So So I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, I like that half. I like this half. I need to get me some watercolor ground. I have a little bit, but I was saving it for a special project. So let's see. Here's this one. Let's play on this side. I'm already almost out of water again. Let's go back with some more of this. And fill up my brush again. Is it like coffee grounds? I think it's called absorbent ground. Is that right, Mark? I think that's what it's actually called, is absorbent ground. But they like the magicals. Okay, let's get another one of those kind of opaque colors. All right, let's do this pink. And then we'll come back and we'll add some of that kind of cream color in. I actually even have a white I guess I could do. Hi, Beth. I'm just playing on some envelopes. Nothing. We're not doing anything special. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a little bit. I think it was Ruth Lamb. Are you still here, Ruth? That sent me some. But I've been hoarding it. Oh, well, I was kind of too, Beth. That's why I decided instead of doing this by myself, I would just come on and see if anybody else out there wanted to play along or wanted to watch or wanted to laugh at me while I paint or whatever the case turns out to be. Oh, I like the back of this one. I'm liking this. Hi, Joan. It's good to see you. See, I wish I'd discovered this on the other ones. Maybe I can do some on the fronts of them. Okay. I'm going to set this one aside now. Let it dry on this side. Now then, not sure where to put it because it was dry on the other side when I set it down before. Let me carry it over here someplace. I have got to work on this room. I have got to work on this room. I need to stop doing live videos and talking to people and work on my room. I'm sorry. I'm not talking much either. All right, I'm going to set that back up here. Oh, no, not that way. Okay. Let's look at that first one. Where'd it go? It's still just beaded up everywhere. Okay, I'm going to just do this. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. All right, I want to play with some of that opaque stuff over here. I do. Major drippage. Yeah. This side wouldn't stick down. It just beaded up everywhere. So that wasn't purposeful, but I like it. I'm okay with leaving it like that. Let's do some more of this. I'll definitely have to put some tags for labels instead of just writing it on here. It's funny how some places it's taking it and some places it's not. Oh, out of water again. This little brush puts out water pretty quickly when you want it to, which is good, but that means you have to fill it up a bunch. I think I like that a little better. Yes. Yeah, I'm mailing something in it. Well, hi, Lady J. It's good to see you. I'm probably just here for a bit too. I'm going to dry this a little bit, then I'm going to put some of that hot pink on it. I'm going to fill this up once again. Oh no, I've got a little more in here. Okay. Yeah, that'll be all right. Bad. Okay, there's that. They told me as long as they could see priority mail and priority mail flat rate envelope and these things that it was okay to decorate it. So I've decorated them a bunch. I've just never done it with watercolor before, but I always make sure they can see priority mail, flat rate envelope, and these codes. Okay, let's see. Did this one dry yet? No. I like that though. That turned out pretty good on this side. That side definitely needs some help, but this side's not dry yet. So what happened, Beth? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Lady J, thanks for popping in. Yeah, the barcode's the most important thing. And I was just checking to make sure I left it, clean on both sides. Um, so she wouldn't let you ship it, or what happened? Oh, no, it's not. It's more than double. It's more than double for Canada. Yeah, yeah. It's ridiculous trying to ship stuff to Canada. It might as well be going to Timbuktu. Um, okay, where's that other one? What did I do with it? Sorry, I took it over here and set it down, and I couldn't remember where. Evidently I still don't remember because I don't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more opaque stuff on this side, and then good grief. See if we can get this a little more of this white to. I'm going to have to get some out of the tube, I think, if I want to continue with that because it's gone. Hi, Beverly. It's good to see you. Wow. So were you just packing it into smaller boxes or taking stuff out and packing it lighter, or what'd you do, Holly, to get it to ship for a better price? Same stuff, just different packaging. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure the ladies that, some of them at mine would. There are a couple of guys that they just think all this art stuff is just a nuisance, and I doubt they would work with me, um but the ladies probably would because they always like to see me bring in the packages, so they would probably be willing to help me out. I've just always taken it in and just bit the bullet and paid whatever it said. Yeah, I guess we all can kind of get that way at the end of the day. We can all get that way at the end of the day. One of my husband's friends from Australia ordered something from Canada, and he had to have it shipped to us. And then we took the same box. We didn't even repackage it. We took the same box. He had it shipped from the post office here, and then we shipped it UPS to him in Australia. And it was like $100 cheaper for him to do that than to ship it from Canada to Australia just straight, because um, I'm not sure exactly what. Somehow they wouldn't transfer it to UPS from the post office, or I'm not sure what the deal was. I can't remember, but I just thought it was weird that it was cheaper for him to have it shipped to us and then us ship it to him than it was just to have it go straight to him. Okay. Let's do a little bit more of that going this way. I kind of like it streaking a little bit. See, when you get towards the end, then you finally figure out what you like. Huh. I would think, it should be, I don't know. You'd think it should, they should all have the same criteria to go by, but I guess that's not necessarily true. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that one. Let's see if we can work on the other side of this one real quick. Thanks, Sherry. I think the OBS program is free, but it's not terribly easy to learn how to use, I think. I think Tanya uses it though, and she can help you. I've never used it because I just didn't want to mess with trying to figure it out. And there's a guy, his YouTube channel is Andrew Hatchett, and he has, I think, a class. I don't know how many. It's just on YouTube. You can just go log in and find it on OBS and how to do it. And I keep thinking I'm going to watch his videos and figure out how to do it, but I haven't yet. I haven't done it yet. I know at my post office, it depends on whether they consider it an envelope or a package, whether you pay the $3.75 or you pay the $1.50 or whatever it is. And some of them are stricter than other ones on that. And one lady, I sent something. I was sending it to you, Sherry, I think, and it got sent back to me because they said that the postage was incorrect and I had to pay more postage. And the lady at the post office said, and it was the customs people who sent it back saying it didn't have enough postage or the right kind of postage. And she said they're not even supposed to have the right to do that. If I tell them it's this amount, they're supposed to take that. And we just repackaged it into another envelope and sent it back the same way again. And they took it that time. I don't know. Ooh, goodness. Beverly, stay safe. Stay safe. We were supposed to get all this rain and snow, and I was so excited, and we just got like a tenth of an inch or something. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Actually, it was very sad because I was really wanting some more rain. Yeah, I was thinking it was you. That was kind of frustrating because not only, it was just took so much extra time. I mean, she should have already had her package and I was having to send it back again. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oops. Well, there's that one. And there it's just messy on this side. I really ought to do something more on this side, but I'm not sure it would even take it since it just splattered like that and that's all it would do. So we're just going to leave it like this. It's going to go out just like that. Hi, Linda. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I've just been playing on some envelopes so I can mail some stuff out on Monday. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. After playing with it 3 or 4 times, it needs flower punches. Yeah, I guess I could. I hadn't thought about gluing something onto it. I was just going to use stamps with black ink and stamp onto it. Well, let me show you what I was planning to do. Let me move these. Now if I can find where my ink pad went. Yeah, I just had it here. That didn't mean anything, though. I'm sure I put it somewhere safe. Good grief. Okay, this is ridiculous. I know one's in the house, but I know I had one out here. Oh. Oh, I have to show y'all something I found while I'm thinking about it at the thrift store the other day. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it's from, and I don't know what date this is, MCMLVII. Somebody look that up and tell me what date that is. But the scrapbook inside has the girl's name and the date 1961. So this is older than I am, and she never did anything in it. She just put her name in it, and that was it. Isn't it cute? I mean, the box, I thought, oh, this is going to be one of those things that they've done retro. You know, they go back and they've made some new things and made them look old. But this one actually is old. So, whoever she was, she didn't use it, but she protected it and kept it. Anyway, I got it for $1 at the thrift store. 1957. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, Becky. Thank you. So, I thought that was pretty cool find. Pretty cool find. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I was thinking about including it maybe in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. What do y'all think about that? Would that be a cool thing to get if you won my subscriber giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers? Would that be something fun to put in the package? Okay. Beth and Holly would be happy to win it. Okay. Well, that may go in that package then, unless I think of something I really, really want to do in it. I just couldn't leave it there for $1. You know how that is? Oh. Well, I've already been on here 50 minutes, and I only planned to be on real quick. Let me see if I can find that ink pad, because I really wanted to show you my whole idea for those envelopes. It might be faster just to go in the house and get the one that's in the house. Let me do that real quick, and I'll come back and stamp some flowers on there, and then we'll be through. Okay, this stamp is one I carved out of a big eraser that I got at Dollar Tree. And it's the one I always enjoy stamping on envelopes with it. So, what's the flower on the left? Is this what you're talking about? Joyce, is this the flower? Oh, bye-bye, Becky. Glad you came in for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I just carved it out of a big old eraser. They had them at Dollar Tree, and I thought, oh, that'd make a cool stamp. So you kind of got to move, even with this big ink pad, you got to kind of move it around and work it to get it all inked up. But this must not be the one that I added stuff to, because it's not inking really well. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and stick it on here. I have no idea. I think it's more for somebody who collects whatever. They had some big ones made out of Star Wars things, or big ones made out of anyway, that's all I'm going to do on that one. Let me find some of my others and show you that were big erasers too. Those are in the house, but I did find these. This is the eraser. I bought 3 of them at the time. And that's what it was. And I just drew my flower on there and cut it out. So I can make some more flowers for big mistakes. Yeah, I mean, that would be even hard to use. I don't know how you would use it. I think they're just more for collecting or something than they are for actual using. Okay, let's go ahead and that one. Well, I might can do another one right down here. Yeah. Or something for Lisa to buy and make a stamp out of. See, that's why they really did it. They just didn't know that at the time, that they really made them for me. You could use it as a coaster. Do one more down here. Thanks. I think it's fun. Well, go to Dollar Tree and look, because I got some that were Monsters Inc. and they were like Sully and he the big blue one. They were about that big, but they were blue. Um, and just look at all the silly erasers they've gotten. I got one that was the Statue of Liberty, and I stamped. I carved it into a tree branch. So think outside the box. No telling what you might come up with. And they carve pretty easy. I didn't have any trouble carving on them. Hi, Joy. Well, thank you. Happy Saturday to you, too. I'm glad you came in and let us know that you've been lurking. I always like to know who watches. And if you lurk, I never know. I know there are people out there who do, because there aren't as many people in the chat as it says are watching, but we'll do another one up here. And I know it's kind of lazy to just do one, but I really like this one, so I use it more than probably anything else, because I don't use stamps as often as I should. I don't think about it. Well, I'm trying to remember. I did these a couple of years ago, and it was one of those things where I saw it and thought, oh, I better get those now, Let's see. Let's go ahead and we can put labels on top of these, so that won't hurt anything to. Oh, actually, this one's going inside something else, so it won't actually won't be. It actually won't have any postage anything on it. So this is what I'm putting my my entry for Creative Wings is 1,000 subscriber challenge giveaway. And I'm putting my entry into this, and then I'm sending her something else that I've been meaning to send her for a long time and haven't done it. I've been wanting to send her some wallpaper samples to because she doesn't have any, and that would be a fun thing for her to get a chance to work with. And so I decided to stick my challenge in this, and then put the this in with the wallpaper in another envelope. So that's what's going in here, is the wallpaper in this. So okay. Now see, all my messy watercolor actually looks pretty when you do that to it, doesn't it? all else fails, just cover it up with flowers and you're all good. Okay, y'all. Um, okay. Beth Schuler on her channel in just a minute because I'm fixing to go off. She's going to play some kind of game. So y'all need to rush over there. Well, you don't have to rush. She says no hurry. but but she's going to do it when I get off, and I'm fixing to get off. So if she goes right into it, then you might ought to rush because you don't want to miss it. I don't know, what game are you going to play, Beth? Thank you, Patricia. She's going to do a pick 10. See, all you guys that are wanting to pick 10, go to Beth's channel, and she's going to do a pick 10. Unfortunately, I got to do something else after this, and so I can't go play, but I might check in on you in a little bit. God bless you all, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow at Tanya's and then Monday night back here. Bye-bye.